I don't like how it's been going so far. Um, just I have less and less viewers. I don't I don't know if it's even like if there's even a point. I mean, I want to. I want to believe that there's a point. I really do. Like I love I love Genshin. I every time I open up this screen, I regret not having played it sooner. I think to all of the times that just I was like, oh, that'd be fun to play, and everyone else was like, no, it's not that good of a game. It's not worth your time. It's not worth it at all. And it's just like, this was very, very worth it. So, I'm too big again. No, is that small enough? I can't see the preview. That's small enough, I guess. I'm kind of tired of having my avatar be so big. Go like that so I can see the chat, hopefully. I don't know, last few times people have come in, said something, and then left. And it's like, oh no, I didn't manage to respond in time. I'm sorry. And then I, just, they're already gone. I'm not looking forward to the update when I have to pause in the middle of playing. Oh no, did I forget to do the check-in? I think I forgot to do the check-in. Check. Daily check-in. Well, have you done your daily check-in? You get extra stuff if you do the daily check-in. I hate how quick that goes. It's like instant. How do you know? How does it take like 10 minutes for an email to get sent? And yet the moment I click on the check-in, like you get the notification. I did not mean to do that. So that's why you gotta jump on everything. I need to do the... Oh! There's yet another not cry thing. Wait, what is this? Unavailable. That's what it is. Clink, clank, crumb cake, craft shop. Woo! I know is not doing well. Oh. Apple cider. I don't want to ever use that. Because I don't think I can get it. Yeah, I can't get it. I'm gonna star this. Finally, I have apple cider. Okay. I don't like having them at max because, well, one, you don't get anything extra at max. And uses up stuff that I could otherwise be using for when they need to be. I'm a miser. I just keep on thinking I could find some other time to use it. Hello, Nefa. Why are you looking at the lockerberries? 3 more to go. Familiar presence detected nearby. Nefa? Hello, Nyafi. Are you picking lockerberries here? Yes. Aino enjoys eating crumb cakes made with fresher specimens. The ones at the marketplace today fell below her standards, and that is why I am presently here, carrying out orders to procure them. Oh, hi. I would, I would, but you've mentioned Discord, and I don't trust Discord. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Also, you're, I don't know. Thank you for the follow. At least got me the little 30 followers for a moment. Anyway. Marketplace today fell below her standards. That is why I'm presently here, carrying out orders to procure them. It's such a good thing. Now, just imagine having a robo-maid that cared about you so much that if the berries that you like in your meals were not in season, or like were not as fresh as possible, she'd go over to like a garden and like grab them fresh for you. How's your humor module? Thank you for your concern. A few days ago, Aino adjusted my humor module, returning it to its original output. Why did she undo the upgrade? Because my efficiency in generating jokes decreased significantly after my first few responses. It was taxing to generate more afterward. And any forced result lacked humor. Aww. It's like an AI. I mean, she is an AI. But, it's like an AI when you keep on having it, like, generate a conversation and you don't give any input, it eventually just starts getting a bit weird. According to Aino, it is because the creative logic of these jokes is overly chaotic. My logic modules cannot comprehend their creative principles. Therefore, I cannot produce content of substance. In order to not affect the logic module's operation, Aino decided to return the humor module to parameters back. Humor module's parameters back to normal levels. But if you enjoyed my sense of humor before, Nyafi, I can notify Aino. Oh, this is great. Do you not like these types of jokes? I know someone who has that sense of humor. His jokes never end. Is that so? He must be someone of great skill to think he can generate consistently humorous jokes from such bizarre and chaotic creative principles. Let's talk about crumb cakes, please. Of course. If you wish to ask me about adding more sugar to the crumb cakes, my answer is this. Crumb cake recipe includes specific quantities of sugar to be added. Adding too much or too little will affect the taste of the finished product. So, about lockerberry crumb cakes. Of course, I'm scanning the area to determine if it is suitable for a cooking demonstration. The results are not favorable. Backup plan activated. I will write down the recipe and give it to you. Yes! Yes, another non-cry recipe. Yes. Please. Please. Pretty please. Oh, I love you, Anyafa. Looks like Anef is really back into normal. You're welcome. If you have time, remember to come visit. Although my humor module has been restored to its original parameters, Aino has been researching the creative logic chain of these kinds of jokes. Should she manage to create a joke generation module, I'll be able to continue telling jokes. Please look forward to this upgrade, Nyafi. Oh my word! Oh my word! She's going to basically. Oh, it's the early things. I bet you it's like. Should she manage to make a joke generation module? That's basically like a large language module. Uh, but filled with like jokes from a joke book. Just imagine if she. Uh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. But do you guys remember the AI generated green texts and how freaking unhinged they were? Oh my word, they were so great. And they were so weird. The AI generated green text digging hole. I need to look up. AI generated green text be me whole supervisor, I think. Bottomless pit supervisor. Let me just get the thing. No, where is it? There's multiple and I don't know. No. No. Oh my word, it's okay, be me, Bottomless Pit Supervisor, in charge of making sure Bottomless Pit is in fact bottomless. Occasionally have to go down there and check if the bottomless pit is still bottomless. One day I go down there and the bottomless pit is no longer bottomless. The bottom of the bottomless pit is now just a regular pit. Distress.jpg. Ask my boss what to do. He says, just make it bottomless again. I say, how? He says, I don't know, you're the supervisor. Rage.jpg. Quit my job. Become a regular pit supervisor. First day of job, go to new hole. It's bottomless. It's like, yes. Yes. But imagine if a Nepha, like, got an upgrade to her humor module and it was just spouting out that kind of shit. That would be amazing. I'm sorry, I find that humorous. I don't know about you, but if the Nepha just started telling like the AI generated green text bullshit, I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. Beyond all. No! Oh no! It's so tempting! It's so tempting! No! No! I have to go. Oh, it was so tempting to just yank those from her. What are the notices? Update summary. Woo. Event. Ooh. No, event wish. I want him so bad. Like, I want him so bad, but I hear that Arlecchino is very, very good and very, very mommy. I still want to do this, but I don't feel like that is good enough for like streams. Maybe I'll record gameplay of this and then play it over like rants. I know that people sometimes watch rant videos. I watch rant videos. I don't know if I would watch a rant video by me. Do, 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 do. I shall go to... I shall teleport to Nasha Town. I'm going to go learn the recipe, and I'm going to do the recipe over and 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 over again until I am master at it. Yes. Lockaberry crumb cake. Where is it? I should have it. Where is it? Lockberry Madame. Don't tell me I don't have enough for it. Don't tell me. What is it? Where is it? Oh, that looks good. No, I don't have it. Oh, I need flour. And I need some Samantha. So like basically sour cream? Alright. I shall cook a whole bunch of Samantha. No. Sorry, I was trying to consider what I wanted to do for there. Adeptus Temptation. I have enough to make a whole bunch. Auto cook. Yeah. Da 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 da. Need all your flour. And you know what? I'm rolling in it. I'm rolling in it. So I do need to go and continue the quest. Wait. We need to take a second. We have to take a second. Look at Best Girl. Observe. Observe her. Look at her. Look at her. She is so adorable. Behold how adorable she is. I swear, I will I need to find the person she is after. And just... I need to take him down. I mean, look at her. Look at your face. It's so adorable and... And she has 3 colors. I have yet to actually see a Melusine that or a Melusine that has 3 colors like she has. Because she has the pink, the orangish yellow, and the blue. Oh, she's so adorable. I wish I could have, like, a plush doll of her. Ah, I started the quest. Oh, look, we have Paimon's view. So much noise. What's going on this time? Do we have to defend Flynn's? Hey, where's Flynn's? Is he here? Or isn't he? We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting. Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Can you give the man a break, please? Please give the man a break. Put please. Please. Flynn's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all. If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this. How do you know? How do you know? You know that a wild hunt shapeshifter is taking the shape of Flynn's. I don't think you know whether or not Flynn's is. I absolutely would want to go and invade his privacy to find out, though. Sorry. Like, I'm going to go too far with this. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can tell a shapeshifter from a real person. Being really, really close and intimate with them would be a surefire way. You better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that? Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh? What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone else see us? Something fishy about this. What? What do you mean? Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter? It's so confusing. What do we do? These people are no match for Flynn's, but they're super heated right now. Yes, not a match at all. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either. Let's go buy some time. Okay. Hey, let us in now. My apologies. Hold on. Calm down, everyone. Wouldn't say that is the meaning of this racket. Or are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets and even a moment of rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out. And what hole did you crawl out of? A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul? This is a matter of the utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flynn's face to face. Exactly. You sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer. Huh? Don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused. We go in, we take him! We shove him in our bag. Alright. I suppose that's the only way. Okay. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess. Oh, alright then. Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves? Huh. Come on, everyone, move it. Oh my word. Oh my word. I have to tell my bestie about this. I have a shapeshifter character in his game, and there's a shapeshifter, like, causing havoc. Oh, I would love to do this with my character. Because my shapeshifter character can turn into a cat. People kind of know that. They just found out that he can also shapeshift into a tiger because he caught lycanthropy on his last adventure. And it would be so great to do something like this. Because there's a shapeshifter causing trouble in town. Oh no! Oh, Alex is a shapeshifter. It must be him. Let's just do this of like, there's gonna be a raid on Alex's home. Well, cat taken out of there. But how can this be? Hasn't he always stayed here? Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh? Is Flynn's in our bedroom now? Oh! After teaching the group a harsh lesson, Nefer lets them go or something. So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you? Yeah, how'd they even find us here? My inside man with the lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a lightkeeper? My inside man with the lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flynn's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flynn's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret. So, did Flynn's make his escape after hearing about this? And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening. I got her to climb up to a window and help Flynn's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern. Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started. We initially intended to bring Flynn's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never suspected this was all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind. Might he have intended to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure. Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right? Oh? What Paimon meant to say is, we've got lots of intel to share. Huh. Alright then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place. Look at me, I'm Flynn's, I'm bouncing around here. You can't... Ah. Yeah. You guys! You're gonna cause all a stir. But I'm here! I love being tall man. This is truly the design with gamers in mind. Being able to be the tall man. Is that guy's like... It's not a full Slav squat. I can tell. I think. Maybe it is. Oh, she's dancing! I didn't notice that. Look at that! That's adorable! The lantern's just gonna be like, yep, I'm here. It's just floating there. I see. So Flynn's has a fragment taken from the Wild Hunt anomaly. Aw. Everyone. Is he gonna be okay with how... is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again? Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Revere now. In that case, Revere shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite, or what? If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments. A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern, Yafi? The number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed is greater than the Lightkeeper's records indicated. Some of these must have been Revere's doing. He must be seeking more fragments. This is pretty much easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again? Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself? Flynn's mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt, the fragments would be blasted into oblivion too. Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that, but I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak the loudest. Why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment? Our labs could certainly accommodate such a task. Words. In other words, we gotta destroy a couple anomalies and collect fragments from them, right? Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale, but by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now. I am all for doing the Wild Hunt. I actually enjoy the Wild Hunt-ish. I don't know. I don't get it. I like it. Something like that. Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this. A feeling we all share, I'm afraid. The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Revere, and the Abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Besides, is getting revenge on Flynn's truly Revere's sole aim? We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of time. There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently, but I believe we have the capacity to handle it. Since that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeeper's end one more time. Works for me. Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites. The Curatorium will handle another. And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one. Aw. Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this. What? Okay, it's not some kind of, like, lesbian thing. But I'm wondering what exactly is the relationship. Because I'm gonna say it's not some lesbian thing, because there, if one of them was a dude, that wouldn't have happened like that. This is not a intimate relationship like response, because Lama kind of did it first, and then Nefer did it. And Lama was the one suggesting that she go and do it. I don't know. Never mind you. This is a first for me too. Let's head out then. We'll meet back at my lab with the fragments. If you run into Revere, do not engage him. He's grown much stronger since our last encounter. Understood. Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another. Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone! Lantern's not there! Lantern's not there! Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flynn's dropped by already? Well, considering what you said earlier. Final Night Cemetery? The Final Night Cemetery is so far away. I want to run as Kitty. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. No one's guarding this place like he said. But, where do we find the information he mentioned? Aw. This way. Aw. Let's move. We're running out of time. Aw. There's an underground spot? There you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files? Yeah, this might be difficult. Yes. But it's also our most efficient option. To expose the true intention of this Revere, we need to dive into Oddcry's history. We don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost! What's the matter? That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flynn's? Do these things just kinda happen? Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them. But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come on. Don't scare Paimon like that. I don't sense anything. Huh? Wild Hunt Phenomena log. Huh. Hey, another file's moving! With a similar title, too. Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, seems like we're being aided somehow. Really? Hey! Seriously! Another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one. So we're just getting all the files, and now we need to actually like go through them. Finally finished. Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all. The material I've read through has all been about past wild hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you? Pretty much the same. Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us. Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through. Alright, Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different. Wait, I've noticed something. Before the occurrences of these huge wild hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller circles. All these smaller scale wild hunt sites report to share a common outcome. They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Eh? But why? Was he actively clearing these sites? Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago. Ah, and here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow? Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Light Keepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there's a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. If the Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized, why would another large-scale wild hunt occur so soon after? Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone's sealing power watertight. Exactly. Or watertight exactly. But for it to fail in the situation to deteriorate in such a short order. Paimon feels like she's almost got it. The Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki. Instead, it became stronger. And Rerir wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be? He can use Kuvaki? Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale wild hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead. Paimon kinda gets where this is going. The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. What are you referring to? We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Natlan. Spoilers for me, I guess. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense. So, Rerir also grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired. Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Susi and the cannon being fired? There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir disguised as Sosi left at that point. leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene. Before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki. It all makes sense. And all that, just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special? What makes it so special that he needs it so badly? That's still a mystery. Don't. Huh? That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look. No! No, don't go take a look. Oh. Yay. Ah, it's an ibis. He's carrying a letter. Oh, Lama must have sent it. She can speak a little to the animals, or to little animals. Let's see here. Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town, and is preparing to fire. It's locked on Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Laula. It's gotta be Revere's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before? No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form. A complete sinner? What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time. Just have to trust them. Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Revere. And that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Let me get this news to Lama. Nasha Town is in their hands now. I love how... Yeah. Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose! You're here. As expected. Aww. Another cutscene? Oh. Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return. You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way. Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere, they look everywhere they look. The cannon must seem like their only lifeline. Words. I'm reading so bad. I'm sorry. This is the truth I have revealed to them. So that's why you riled them all up. You're baiting them into firing the cannon. They did all of this of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak. You're waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then? You're waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then? Of course. I imagine the one you call I know would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved to be one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now. Well, sir, you look almost pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I'd like to ask you a question, if I may. He smiled. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly? Huh. That is my corpse. Sorry, what? My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me, sooner or later. They shall welcome my return. What are you even saying? So the terror of the Wild Hunt was, in fact, caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing. Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within Wild Hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning. Well, that which you hold in your hand was my heart. So that's why I responded so strongly to you. Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn. Such random happenstance. Crazy random happenstance. So unlikely. Hence you fired that first shot hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me. Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying? Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, all for nothing. You wanna go another round then? I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption. I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption, well before you have time to kneel before me. Yafi! Behind you! Look at that light! A short while earlier, previously. Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so? Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors. The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on? You're here. Looks like this is all part of Riro's plan. Not only did he plant the seed of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone to scout the situation. She'll be back any minute. I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters like the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. They're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess. How could they still be thinking about more when such a catastrophe is imminent? Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even if those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine, is it any wonder then that some will aim to profit? After a gamble, that might rewrite one's entire life is hard. After all, words. I'm not getting it right. Not getting it right. After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by. Even so, well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, late Moon Chanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate now. Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner. Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They decided they won't let anyone in. What? I made the thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me? They might, if Arira has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form. Ooh. 1 second. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my word. That looks pretty cool. Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they are just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided if possible. There's no time. Let's go to town. I will find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back? You have a letter? Yafi won't make it back in time, so they're heading straight to the Star Sand Shoal instead. Wait, what? Isn't that at the cannon's target? Why would you go there? Assessing risk level, maximum. So, if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired, then she's prepared for the worst. Llama's just like, I'm going. And we must ensure that our trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go. Oh. Nope. I know it's not the time. I can't switch to walking. That's fine. Oh. It's only running. It's only running. I can't dash, I cannot walk. Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape. So they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be easy from here on out. Who looks like they've formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through. Is that Lady Llama? But are you really her? Ah, it's you, Ritsuka. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate. I do, yes. It really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert. The townspeople have been misled into believing that they need to activate the cannon. I'm here to stop them. But I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But if they choose to leave the island, you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It's unfair, unjust, that unfair, unjust that you should be dragged into this mess, just as that just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me. Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us. Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me and do your part too. Alright, I understand. Huh. Seems like we chose the right person for the job. Alright, everyone. Let us meet again later. Huh? You're not coming with us? We won't be able to calm this storm with our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... Let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda. Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can. Or, that is, if we can. At Sachet. She has such big horns right now. So what? We won't let you pass. I'm walking past. Child. We need to help the child. Lady Moonchild, a child is here. It's alright. Go, quickly. Go eat? Do not fear. The madness is... Do I just walk past? Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. Do I just walk past? I walked too far. Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward over there. The cannon is all yours now. Got it. Thanks, Llama. And Effa, give her a crumb cake. Order received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority. And Effa, give her a crumb cake. I hear you. I'm ignoring you. Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who... I'm guessing pried open? By those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight. Hey, her deer form's actually standing still. Night beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can conceal from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and stand firm against the false illusions which our foes seek to beguile us. I mean, you know, probably just walking similar. Oh, the butt. Wow. So, Anetha. Ooh. Oh my word, that's... Justin. Oh my word, that is, that is adorable. No, let me... Look at Anetha just gliding on the freaking rail. What happened to the path? Track missing. Fall imminent. Wait, what happened? Also, I'm a bit too distracted. I'm a bit too distracted at the fact that Anetha's just holding Ainoa like that, and it's adorable. Such a superhero pose kind of thing. Oh, epic. Ah, she's having tea. Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing? This isn't good. Anetha, we gotta hurry. Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks. Alright, let's hit the emergency brake. Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment incalculable. Nosha Town likely to be blasted skyward. No! I mean manual brake! You know, the primitive kind! A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. What about just changing the thing? Changing trajectory? We're out of time. Oh my word. Nod cries freaking... All your efforts have been futile. It's too late now. Perhaps you're right. Why are you running? Why would we... All motorfish keep silent before the light. Dead bury the dead, and let the living mourn the living. As I stood by the door of the golden house, guarding the eternal flame, that is epic. Oh no! Is she gonna break her legs? Oh, that's epic. What are they gonna grab? Oh, big ass hands. That's a true yaoi hands. Oh no. No. I wanna fight him. I'm gonna fight him. I wanna fight him. Go Burr. Lunar charge, go Burr? Well, that's not good. Sluggish, torpid. This body's a disappointment. Can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything. Again. Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you? Huh. Rawr. He meowed. What's with him? This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before. What's with his eye? Watch out. Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession. It matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant, completely and utterly insignificant. Maybe we should plunge the broken heart into him? You matter not. Nor does anything in this world. None of it matters to me. I feel like we should probably give him his heart back. Fools. Time to die. If we just give him his heart, like the purified little bit of his heart, you think it'd work? He sounds very sad. The two half-dimensionals being driven mad by knowledge. Truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake. Oh! You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is a true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Lumia. Yo. Oh no, he became a ball. Oh my word, this is so epic. That didn't work. This is over. Oh no. No. No, the threat is still around. How do we protect? How do we defend? The threat is still here. We're safe? It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here, were it not an emergency. Talk about a good judge of character. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before, then? In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate. Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Pulna with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score. But he still broke through, did he not? What, you expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polina would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic. Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier, or you could adopt my previous recommendation and... Hey, listen here, Lumpina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. We're Fauti. There's a Fauti warren... There's a Fauti warren out on your head. And don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now. Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research, so you went and cooped yourself up all alone? That was none of your business, and you don't ever drag me out of one of your freaky hovel. That was none of your business, and you don't ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again. Come on, Polina. Pulonia. I don't know. Well, anyway, thank you. This was quite unexpected. I was worried about you two. Not only because the remains of the eternal moon goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then, I brought your associate along for the ride too, but that was as much as I could do. You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss? I like that. Please, call me Flynn's. It's an honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself. Still, what do we do now? Barir's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him. We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power, so we must be very careful. After you left, I could no longer sense his presence. That means it's safe for now, out there for now, right? A question, if I may, Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak towards Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you have a hand on that? No. I see. Curious. Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back there and let's head back and check on them. In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue. Go now, all of you. Do not worry. Thank you. I love it when a Deus Ex Machina goes out. No! My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out. No! No. Aww. Do 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 do. No. I need to not look at that. I should probably just teleport. I should, Chunda. What's going on over here? This one. Yes. This one. Yes. This one. Yes. Hey, look, everything's back the way it should be. Do y'all just, like, destroy the city so often that it's not hard to rebuild? Also, do I have anything I need to make? Why did I come here? Oh, because I have 200 and I don't know what to do with them. Everyone convenes, recounting what happened to them. Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Rocker of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals. It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kokosar into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kokosars? But Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated. He said that this world means nothing to him. So is it possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment? If his objective is revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse. Is there still time for me to tender my resignation? Aw, no. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now. So my cannon, my pride and joy, was a hindrance rather than a help. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now. It's not your this wasn't your fault, I know. Nor was it the cannons. That's right. And it still works on the normal wild hunt anomalies. Just don't let this get you down, I know. Flins, we'll need to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear. My thanks. My thanks for that. And for everything else. I hear you did... I hear you did to help... Or... Maybe I should just read it first and then say it? My thanks for that. And for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth. Still did not work. Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know? Point taken. I'll give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi. What? You mean you're being promoted? He's joking, Paimon. Was Paimon the only one that didn't get that? Well, Nyafi, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me? Yes. Very much so, yes? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey. Sad. But, yeah. It just turned night. 2 Flins. This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived, as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people once used to illumination are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I've achieved too little. I must do better. There's more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic, but I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it. Poor guy. I once heard the tale of a lantern fae. I've heard that one too. And I'd like to say the same to him. There's no need to be so fixated on the outcome. Is that so? He's so cute. Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that River achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last, even if the outcome is not what we wished for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace. Glad to hear that's how you see it. Yes. What are you two talking about? Care to explain? Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back. Okay. Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood, you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world the world and all its loved and hated, the world and all its love and hatred, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and the lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi. Yeah. Yeah. Lightbearer, with your blood, you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurried on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred. Until it closes its eyes in the depth of night, the lantern lit for you alone flickers softly in delight. Yeah. Hey, it's Lunatar. Should we go after her? Or do you have something? We always follow Lunatar. Because Lunatar is adorable. Lunatar gave us this. Oh, I love these rails. Where are we going? Oh, she's here. Columbina! What are you doing here? Huh? Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me? I mean, we did. Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui would see you? Sandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with. Maria, if I had to guess. He's a threat to all who live in Nodcry. Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nashitown to your liking? The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent. The people are ill at ease. However, is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to? We didn't hand make them? Damn it. Are you serious? Is that what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home. Huh? You've been quite subdued. Got any questions on your mind, perhaps? Concerned about Revere. I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his powers short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays a host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future. And what about the Fauti? Well, Sandrone's daily routine is highly irregular. While the doctor often orders people around, as for Arlecchino... Huh? Was that not what you were curious about? Well then. Have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I've been thinking about this spaceship. I could look into the eternal moon's marrow for you, if you wished it. But after a previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. I'm good for that, then. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home. Yeah. Do I get to do the next part? Oh, look! You followed me this way, as far. Why not show your face? The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, Grand Master of the Knights of Favenus. Aw. So do I actually get to... I feel like I get to actually play this now. But, oh, can I actually... Can I go here? Can I go here? Can I go here? Please, 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 please. I want it. Please. Can I please? Can I go tend to the graveyard? The lighthouse? I heard that's something that you can do. I heard that I can give all of my freaking things to all my sigils. I want to give all my sigils. This? Gloomy skies overhead. Just like last time you were here. Air's all icky and sticky and dark and damp. We didn't get a good look then. All Paimon remembers is that really tall tower. So let's explore this area more fully this time. Wait, what is that? Or wait, is that Flynn's? Flynn's. Hi, Flynn's. Yas. Good day to you. No, good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time wrong. Good day, Flynn's. Well, it's good to see a familiar face, especially in this darkness. It really gives you the heebie-jeebies. You don't need to worry. This is my humble abode, and the tomb of the Lightkeepers. And while somewhat dark, it is on a whole a safe place. That being said, I rarely receive visitors here, save for the occasional colleague. What brings you two here? To be honest, we just wanted to see where you live. We were in such a rush last time, we didn't get to do a proper tour. I see. In that case, as a guardian of the tombs here in the Final Night Cemetery, allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes to you both, on behalf of the spirits who slumber here eternally. Wait, do you mean there really are ghosts here? That is correct. As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think of it as a veritable necropolis filled with souls. Isn't it a welcoming thought? Not at all! If anything, this place just got a lot scarier. Apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture of hospitality that you deserve as guest. We don't receive many visitors here after all. But I suppose it's a tall order to expect people to suppress their fear of ghosts. Even so, I do hope your visit shall be a pleasant one. The spirits on this island, while somewhat old-fashioned, are hardly gregarious. Are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. I have found they make perfectly decent neighbors. I'm ruining this. If you still have misgivings, I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside where possible. Ghosts do not tend to set foot indoors very often. Although, that might render your sightseeing experience a little less riveting. Let me think. Most of the camps on this island have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains symbolizing the many battles Lightkeepers have fought against the Wild Hunt. In that regard, it has quite a bit of historical value, and thus well worth seeing. Yeah, That was the first thing we saw when we arrived. So it's a lighthouse, huh? What happened to the light? Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel, I'm afraid. As this island became abandoned, maintaining the lighthouse became increasingly difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, it would serve little purpose these days. In the past, it guided people on their way to and from the island, but all those people now lie beneath our feet in eternal rest. Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. They do sometimes come running out, speaking once familiar utterances into the void, in which, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, you could consider resorting to the lighthouse to illuminate your way. I, too, know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold night. Do you not need the lighthouse, Flint? Speaking as a lightkeeper, we no longer need the building all that much, and I am under no official obligation to maintain it. And personally, I am more partial to the night than the day, so I find myself quite comfortable here in the dark. He's so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. He's so pretty. Besides, I have a lantern of my own. I would rather tend to that than rely on a more distant warmth. Look at that. Look at him. He's so cute. As such, you should have no issue using it, so long as it helps you. I believe there should still be some backup fuel for the lighthouse stored in an old tent to the north. That should be enough to serve your present needs. Gotcha. And if you should need to find me, I will be in the underground basement on the north side. That's where I will be sorting through my reports. I will meet up with you once I have completed my urgent tasks. Word does it? These headphones really are a ton of headphones on this island. Yeah. Is this it? This is it. Oh, this place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too. There are ghosts over there? But we'll be fine, right? Either way, let's try not getting their attention. Let's just grab the fuel and go. The sky's so dark. I'm scared. They're staring at me. You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on, help me shift this fuel. It's almost time for our lighthouse shift. Does he mean? Don't worry, I'm right here. Hey, look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. How you made the cunt? That's not what I meant to say. How you made the cut as a ratnik, I'll never know. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story on the way. What? A ghost? Telling us a ghost story? Wait, hang on. Is he just trying to scare us? You ever heard of the blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking at night, you should never look behind you, and never look all the way down at the ground. Always look ahead to the distant skies. Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then, when you're at your most vulnerable, they come and take your life. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll see a blue lantern shining out in the darkness. They say it only appears if you run into the Wild Hunt, or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow it. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live in Nodcry in ancient times. But it could equally be the ghost of one of our fallen warriors, one who truly hated the Wild Hunt. Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side, the side of the Lightkeepers. I'll bet that's why the Starshina wants to make offerings to it on the island. Ah, shucks. Look at me talking away. I totally forgot that I still gotta move fuel. We brought the fuel with us. Aw, poor dude. Over here? I climb up? No. Finally, we're here. Let's find where the fuel goes and pour it in. Paimon finds the fuel slot and pours in the fuel. Whoa! The light's on. This should make things way easier. Now we can keep exploring. Woof. Buff. Buff. Great, the light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore. Hey, it's a ghost from before. Who was talking about moving fuel? What's he doing over here? The Wild Hunt came. It passed through all the graves. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to our mouths. We couldn't see or hear each other. What is he talking about? Has the Wild Hunt really showed up? Paimon didn't see it at all. To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get the signal to... Gotta get a signal to units outside before they reach us. Don't just stand there and gaping. Pull yourself together. Every second we hesitate could mean another dead comrade. Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on. I've told you before, a Lightkeeper always has to be prepared. We're all gonna die. They'll strip the bones from our spines. Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way. We too shall cry tears of blood. The Wild Hunt is here. We've got to think of something quick. Okay. We'll try to stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to the top. Up to the top. Signal. Think of something. If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this. Do not fear. Do not fear. Don't leave our bodies to the Wild Hunt. I beg of you. That's no way to die. Death, Wild Hunt. Go to the lighthouse. The ghosts have surrounded the tower. Should we do what they're asking? Sounds like they need us to head up and find the handbook. Use the light to send a signal. Lighthouse, hope, everlasting night. Distress, guidance, summoning, all safe, warning. So what would be the best? The handbook says we've got to aim the lamp up in the right direction, then control the brightness according to the signaling rules. There are 5 signal types: distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe. The part that describes the warning signal is illegible. So let's try one of the others. I don't know which one I would... Long, short, long, long, short, long. I feel like all safe. Would that work? It's lying. Ghosts show no reaction. Perhaps this isn't the signal. Send the distress signal. I didn't see that was what was wanted. Okay, the signal's sent. Let's go check on the ghost. I thought they wanted people to not come, to warn the others. Is this my Flins or Game Flins? It's Game Flins, yay! What happened here? Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area. When they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed. It's pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and begged us to help them. It's a little unexpected. I sensed it too. This graveyard bereft of life save for the passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Normally, it's so quiet you can hear yourself breathing. Up until now. That is, when these ghosts started getting agitated. Was it because of the lighthouse? Tell Flins what happened before and after you lit up the lighthouse. They asked you to send a signal out? Huh, how peculiar. In my experience, they've never coerced or harmed anyone in that way. Or in any way. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say, this is quite out of the ordinary. Did you see anything else unusual on the way here? The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases that meant something to them in life. But now, all eyes are on the lighthouse. They have a rather indistinct appearance, but when they fix their yearning strongly on a specific place, I can sense where their cold attention is directed. Consider it a natural talent of mine. As to the cause of this behavior, I do have a theory. What's gotten into them? Ghosts are echoes of living souls, a portion of their thoughts and memories that, for certain reasons, fail to enter the ley lines at the moment of their death, and thus they linger on the surface. The ghosts in question were light keepers in life, and as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories, something they are instinctually drawn to. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memories, causing them to depart from their usual behavior. You might not be aware of this lighthouse past, but it once served a great many functions, from guiding passing merchants and lightkeeper fleets to reporting on the Wild Hunt's activities in the surrounding areas. Hopefully we didn't just make people panic. In the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinguished. It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the Lightkeepers sought to bring to Nodcry. But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out. Oh my word, dog. Snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild Hunt several decades ago. According to our internal records, That conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Star Shina of the time eventually decided to send a warning signal to the outside. Wait, warning signal? So they didn't use a distress signal to call for help? No. No. Indeed, the warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been pulled into the fighting with little knowledge of the situation. But at the same time, the signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rescue. The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such: "Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death." It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at great disadvantage, we are to prioritize the preservation of life and ensure humanity's long-term survival. After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat. While our numbers are limited, this principle is most crucial to those who must sacrifice themselves, and yet most of us willingly abide by it. Shoot, we sent out a distress signal. But what the ghost actually wanted was us to send a warning signal, right? I knew we needed to send out a warning signal, but we can't have the warning signal, can we? You feel you unwittingly did something wrong? No, I don't think so. Ghosts are built on memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those whom they once belonged to are long gone. Still, I can see that you're concerned about them, and truthfully, so am I. If you wish to find them, just follow me. Yes, and please do not be alarmed by anything strange we may encounter along the way. To the lighthouse? Where do we follow Flint? The lighthouse, it's lit. The Wild Hunt is attacking. 2 arms. Do I just follow the ghost? Look, someone's putting up a distress signal. Reinforcements will arrive from the sea soon. Hold steady, everyone. The coastline then. But on which side? I didn't hit that. Grr. Let's go. Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. Where are you going? We shall make life greater than death. Never mind. We won't get anything out of this one. It's too late. There's no point calling for help now. Even if reinforcements from Parmita do arrive from the north, they'll only end up as fodder for the Wild Hunt, just like us. The north it is then. Yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Paimon sees them! They're all gathering on the beach! Had reinforcements arrived on that day of battle, they would have landed here. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information that might provoke some sort of reaction. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I'm not only a lightkeeper myself, but I'm also very accustomed to dealing with ghosts. All right. Don't come near us. Don't try to save us. Help is on the way. The Wild Hunt. It's coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us. This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through. Don't send more people to their deaths. So you don't need rescuing? No, we do. Please save us. We can't hold on much longer. Everyone else is gone. We are all lost. What more can we do? Please, someone, anyone, save us. Ignite the blue lantern. It will guide you far from the Wild Hunt. The blue lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be too late. He can help you destroy what remains of the Wild Hunt, but he cannot save you. Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer. No, wait. Help us. Please. Someone. Anyone. What is this supposed to mean? Do they want help or don't they? Those poor souls. On one hand, they hope that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. On the other hand, they did not wish to call in reinforcements, only to send them to their death. And so they sought help in the Blue Lantern, and the Blue Lantern spoke of in local legends, and indeed, one such lantern was still preserved on this island. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now. Will any other horrible things happen? They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments. I'll do what I can to comfort them. We shall part the snow curtain of the sky and blast the winter winds across the wasteland. We've sworn an oath, and we must fight to the end. We cannot wait for them to come. We're the last ones. Pick up your weapon. We are the light keepers who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains. Wait, Flynn's? It seems these ghosts have rallied? Again, they are but replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the light keepers who fought to the bitter end. Viewing the world through human eyes, it's like looking at a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death, and longing for a life of peace and stability. The surprising valor that wells up in the hour of despair. If it were up to you, Nyafi, would you wish to do something for them? I might perhaps lend a helping hand. Is that so? A response befitting of an adventurer of your caliber. Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them, to help these shadows of heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and the yearning of these ghosts will fade and slowly return to the ley lines. But that time has not yet come. My dear Atniki, I am Kirilla Kudomirovich Flynn's. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield. Now let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under you may slumber, in your earnest homeland. Earnest while homeland. And in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace. They're gone? Some of their memories and thoughts have dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state. May their spirits find rest. To me, they are both warriors whose memories should be honored and my gentle, friendly neighbors. Unfortunately, I do not know most of their names, but my short interaction with them has deposited some of their memories within my flame. At the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell tales of the Blue Lantern was named Imo, and the comrade he always called out to was named 8Q. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse, and I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, would you come with me? I'd like to get to know them better still. Let's do it. It'd be my honor. Don't do that. Don't be. Joint meeting point construction unlocked. You can obtain Luna sigils during your adventures in Nodcry. Yeah. What is that? Oh, yay! Yeah! 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 What? Rewards? Yeah. Ooh. I'll take these in earnest, Flynn's. I'm already at that, and I don't know. Ooh. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, so pretty. But Nyafi, looks there's a whole bunch of ghosts gathering right over there. Yeah. As per the emergency plan, if the warning signal goes off, HQ will send us the special support squad Sumrak to reinforce them. The fog here is too thick. We can't see the lighthouse. Commander, I hear footsteps. Are you the lightkeeper stationed on this island? Please respond. The lighthouse is to the northeast. Something's wrong. Stay on guard. As per the emergency plan, if the warning Oh. I can't see, I can't see. Did I mess up? She just repeated what she said. Yeah. 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 Oh, I was expecting like broken ladder still. Uh, guidance? Paimon thinks that should be enough to point. Yeah. Did I do that right? Guided. Huh? Now they're walking into the sea. There's a tombstone over here. Here lies the Lightkeeper's Special Support Squad, Sumarak. May our brothers and sisters rest in eternal peace. Aww. Can I not do the final thing for the lighthouse, though? Can I not? I want to do the final thing for the lighthouse. I have so many lunar sigils. Oh, exploration progress reaches 90%. I'm one off. So, what do I need to do for the last bit? Sacred Memorial to Arnivia, Arnivalkia. Hello. Hello. I don't know what else to do. Was there that puzzle? Did I finish the puzzle? Did I manage to finish the puzzle? There's a lot of, yeah. I don't think I finished the puzzle. That did not work. I have to just wait. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Whoa. That was a lot of frost light flowers. Exhausting, isn't it? The fear and pain brought on by the wild hunt builds up over repeated battles. Despair, sorrow, the shadows that lurk in your heart are seeds of malice it has planted. Let the moonlight and waves wash the darkness away, and after the sea has cleansed you, you shall be renewed. So I need to do Paha Island in general. Anything else around Paha Island? Or around this spot Or Paha Island. Where's the underground spot? Oh. I can't find it. I can't find it. Can't find what? I can't find my parents, but I'm lost. I don't know where they've gone, but I'm the only one left. It's so dark here. Is there anything I can use to identify your parents? I can't find. Dad, Mom, where are you? Please don't leave Adina here alone. I fear we won't get much else out of her. However, she did say that her name is Adina. I do believe I recall that name somewhat. Oh, search for a resting place. Oh. Dietrich. Oh. Oh. Just Dietrich? Oh, can't check that one. Check. A2. Inspect carefully. We thank him for his courage in the face of crisis. May neither honor nor despair disturb his dreams again. Thus I did. Nope. Top of the light keeper. Is she just on the other side of her grave? Imo. May his endless stories keep him company in the night as he sleeps beneath the earth. Can I not check here? Jacob the Chief. Let's double check, see if... Nope. Not too sure elsewhere to check. Are there graves around here? There's one right here. The Corin family. My little Adina's dreams be forever filled with flowers and candy. Praise the courage of Datuna and Hamalayan. May they and their daughter enter a dream free from sorrow. Words. We found your parents. And where are you? Oh, buff. You were behind something. You moved. I can't find. We found Datuna and Hemlian. Daddy, Mommy, they're waiting for me at home. I gotta go back there. Sad. Home. It's home. I found the way back. Lights are still on. Lights are still on, and Mom's made piping hot pie. Oh, it's wonderful. Daddy's waiting for me too. Daddy, Mommy, I'm home. Sad. A little unnerving that a child is buried here as well. But then again, it is a graveyard. Graveyards don't discriminate. Still 89. Yeah, 12 months. No, not achievements. Quest. Unexpected guest. We will do this. This takes a while to wait. So we'll navigate. Navigate over here. Teleport. Teleport! Y'all. Wait.
相変わらず不気味なところだな。調べる必要がなかったら、おいら絶対にこんなところ来なかったぞ。
I just realized it's late. You guys don't need to see this part, right? We're just gonna call it quits for the night. Mainly I'm just gonna play a little bit more in silence on this quest. But yeah, I don't want to have things last too long, and my guy's probably gonna want to go to bed soon, so yeah. Good night. It was a great time on Nodcry, and we're going to continue tomorrow, I think. It's not Saturday, so there is gonna be a tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday though. Yeah, Friday. Yay? Goodbye. Bye. Bye.